If you have been on Instagram lately, you probably have seen all these Twitter-inspired quote reels, and honestly, I dig them, but the problem is I don't even have Twitter. But that's not the problem because I have Canva, because on this channel with Canva Pro, you become a professional and I show you how. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because you know I got the vibes. So let's go. Alright friends, here we are at the Canva dashboard and we want to look for the Instagram story reel, which is right here. But if you can't find it, go ahead and search for it in the search bar. But Canva makes it easy. It's just right there for me. Now, in the terms of creating these Canva quote reels per se, Twitter inspired quote reels on Canva, we want to make sure that it's no more than like 15 seconds long, right? So in this case, if you have footage of yourself, go ahead and slap that on here. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to grab some drone footage from Canva, because you know what? Canva makes it very easy when you have Canva Pro, because when you have Canva Pro, you become professional. Now I'm going to just cut this down to 15 seconds, just like that. And now we are going to head into elements. We are going to grab this square first because we need to create some guidelines in place, because we want to make sure all of the pertinent information is right in the center. So go ahead and create a square that is 1080 by 1080, and we are essentially just creating guides. So we're going to put this right in the center, and to turn on your guides and your rulers, just hit the Shift R, just go up to File and just turn on your guides here. But now we want to just drag from the top, drag from the bottom here, and we're doing this, like I said, to create guides, because when you crop this down, or when Instagram posts this to your feed, it shows in your feed as the square, but when it's on the reel section, it's obviously going to be the 1080 by 1920. So now that we have our guides in place, go ahead and grab the square with the rounded edges, and I'm just going to do something around this size here, and I'm going to make this white. Now we can turn down the transparency so you see a little bit of the background behind you. So I'm just going to put this to 85, and then we're going to go into elements again, look for your frames here, and we're just going to size that down, because this is where we are going to be putting our profile picture. All right, now go ahead and just drop in a photo, but I have this one here, so I'm just going to use that one. Now we're going to go and grab some text boxes up here, because we are going to be putting in our usernames and things like that. So I'm just going to change this to black, and I believe the font that they use is Roboto. So let me go and find that, Roboto. And I'm just going to size that down somewhere like that. And I'm just going to change the placement. So this one is going to be your first name, last name. And then I'm just going to duplicate that right underneath. And this is where you're going to put your username. And as mentioned, I don't even have Twitter, so don't even at me, okay? And then I'm actually just going to make that a little bit smaller, and I'm going to italicize it. And I'm actually going to change the color just to this light gray. Now we can go ahead and just do, let's see here, T for text box. So we're grabbing the same font, and now just go ahead and put whatever your heart's desire says. Alright, now that you have all that text in there, we're going to make sure that it's just centered, just like that. I think I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, something like that. Now, the fun part. This is where you can animate your text. So I'm just going to increase the size of my name. Now, click on it, click on the text box, go up to animate. And my favorite one here is the typewriter effect. Okay, now when you click on that, you can change the duration and speed of this, so it can be really fast if you wanted to, or quite slow as if you are actually typing. Now, the speed as which this is going at is also dependent upon how long your clip actually is, so that's something to keep in mind as well. But that is pretty much it, and to play this back, just drag it like that, drag your timeline, the head player back to the front, and there you go. Like, comment, and subscribe, because you know I got the vibes. New YouTube videos every Monday at 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And there you go, my friends. That is your Twitter-inspired quote reel.